Hello everyone, once again most welcome in our channel Passion for Economics. We are here with the macroeconomics with the chapter number 3 unit number 2, that is money. So like and subscribe करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा. Easy to learn for fun with economics. So let's start with the topic money, and we will be going to learn how the money has came and how it is started coming with the whatever the evaluations of the money happen. We will be starting with it. So let's start the topic, which is very interesting, evaluation of the money. The first thing which we have came is with the barter system. Barter system is a barter exchange where there was a commodity to commodity transaction. So that is our barter system. After barter system, we have exchange with the use of a metallic money. Metallic money in the case of the coin, like we have used the metallic gold coin, silver coin at the time of king and queen. Then we will be going to learn about the paper money, which we are still using it as a paper money of 2000 rupees or 5 rupees or 20 rupees or 100 rupees. Then we are just coming to the topic, that is a credit money, which is after the paper money, still we are utilizing it. And the last is a plastic money and digital and net banking. This is how the evaluation of the money is there, with the barter system to metallic money, then to the paper money, then to the credit money, and then to the plastic money. Hope you are getting it, this particular 5 steps about the evaluation of the money. So let's start with the one by one about this topic. So starting with the topic about the barter system. When we talk about the barter system refers to the exchange. Exchange means give and take. In the first introduction chapter only we have learned about the exchange. Exchange refers to the give and take. Give and take of the goods and to goods, for goods to goods. Okay. You can see here is a boy and here is a girl, and they both are holding some type of commodity, that is book and a banana. So when this book and banana is interchanged for each other, a girl want a book, so that's why a boy is ready to give a book, whereas a girl is holding a banana, so that boy is needed a banana. So therefore if they are exchanging for together this each for other, then it is called as your barter exchange. So what is barter exchange? Exchange for commodity to commodity or goods to goods is known as your barter exchange. When we talk about, this was the first thing when it is started for the exchange purpose, but we find out that there are so many drawbacks in it. The first drawback we find out is that there is a lack of double coincidency of the wants. Double coincidency of wants means both the person, if this person and this person both want the same wants, okay, they have a same wants, means girl also need a banana, but boy also need a banana, so they cannot interchange for the banana. So therefore there is a problem of lack of double coincidency of wants. In the second process is a lack of measurement of value. You can know that all the values have their own value, like quintals, like you can say units, okay, like you can say dozen, like you can say various things are there, tons are there, so therefore liter is there. So there are so many measurement of the value of a goods. So if you can see here also, the unit of book is in a unit, one book or a two book or a one. So here is actually a banana is in the dozen. So they cannot interchange for each other. How much? That is a question mark. How much book should be provided for a dozen? Should we provide one book for a banana, or we should provide one book for a 12 banana? That is actually a problem. So that there is a problem of barter system. And after that we can see lack of storage of value. When we talk about storage of value, we cannot keep your goods for a longer period of time. There is no durability of anything which you can keep it for a longer period of time, because everything, if you want a new goods, you have to keep the other goods, old goods with you. Definitely there is also a problem of a lack of deferred payment. That is, most of the students face a problem. What is the meaning of deferred payment? Actually deferred payment refers to the credit payment. Credit payment means people are using it here, the goods which they wanted for a future time. If for example this girl is telling that you can give me a book but I will give you a banana later on, it cannot be possible, because boy need, why he will provide this book? Because he can take it from somebody else, that banana. So that is a present need of a person. Both of them need a presently. So therefore they cannot do for a later, they cannot delay there, they cannot procrastinate their wants. Therefore that cannot be possible. So there is a problem of a deferred payment also. So you can see the barter system has lots of problem: double coincidency of wants, measure of value, store of value, transfer of value, credit payment. So therefore we have to go and choose something else for the exchange of goods. So when we are using something else for the exchange of goods, we have find out the different thing, that is a metallic coin. Metallic coin or a metallic money. At the time of king and queen, we have find out that they are ruling over these type of the coins. These coins are made up of like gold, silver, copper, etc., which they are using it for the exchange. Anything which is done for a good, they used to give it provided as a gift of a copper, gold, silver. But it become very difficult and inconvenience to carry them. So therefore we have started with the paper money. Paper money, which you are recently using it. All 2000 notes or 500 notes or 1000 rupees, as because of demonetization they are just not a legal money, okay, they are a illegal money now. So these all are the paper notes. Paper notes especially are marked over it, which is made by the central bank, that is also known as a RBI in India, okay, that is Reserve Bank of India. Who is issuing all the notes is a Reserve Bank of India. He is only a monopoly, wholesale monopoly for it. So Reserve Bank of India, we are talking about the central bank, in which my next slide or a next video you will be seeing and learning about the function of Reserve Bank of India. So you can see that central bank is a wholesale monopoly in India who can issue these notes like 20 rupees notes, 50 rupees notes, 100 rupees note, 2000 rupees note, and anything which is demanded, any commodity. This is commodity to money. If any person need anything, he has to take it in the return of the money. So it solve the problem of a double coincidency of wants. It solve all the problem of a barter system like double coincidency of wants by the medium of exchange. It also solve the problem of a inconvenient cost due to the gold and silver coin. Therefore nowadays you can see the people are using very less coin. Therefore they are mostly using a paper money or they are using a digital money. Now you can see that we are also using a credit money. Credit money in the form of a this bill of exchange, in the form of a check, in the form of different type of the credit monies are available, in which you can do the payment in a future. And after that, at last we are using as a plastic money. Plastic money in the form of a debit cards, credit cards. We are utilizing such type of a money. Digital banking you can use it, net banking you can use it, okay. Nowadays Paytm, Phone Pay, they are the most helping us in such a difficult time also of coronavirus. We are helping and getting it for the plastic money. So here we are going with this particular part. So in this chapter we have learned that the money, what is a journey of a money. The journey of money started with the topic barter system, that is commodity to commodity. Then we have goes to the metallic coin. Metallic coin, after metallic coin we have working for the paper money, and after paper money we are talking about the plastic money. So this is the procedure where we are going and working for this particular slide. Next we will be going in our next video. You can find out that what is the meaning of money and money supply. So if you like it, please like and subscribe and comment and inform me about your liking. Thank you.